Aloha mai kako everyone, and welcome to AM 940 and AM940hawaii.com, the Aloha Friday morning show. I am Ikaika Kahoano.
And I'm Kiko Kahoano, along with Leilani Marino and our engineer, Vietnam. We're all here for you.
And don't forget our executive director of the Pacific Center for Economic Development.
Oh, yeah.
She is in studio today. Of course you can't hear her, but she is here in presence and spirit. And physical, and actually here. She is here. She is here. She's physically here.
The thing that popped to me was that Ikaika, do you remember going to the Marymount Festival?
Gosh, you know, I do. I remember going twice, and I probably went more times before I can actually remember. But the times I remember going when I was 7 years old, and I remember going again when I was 10. So I remember those 2 times.
Yeah, and it was pretty much a wonderful sharing of this great festival. But in the 50th anniversary, it all starts, of course, on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of different events and hula programs and all kinds of things that are happening. Then also, they have a coronation ball in the Hilo Armory. How's that?
Wow.
It's a very monarch pageantry that happened on Easter Sunday evening.
Mm-hmm.
April 1st was April Fool's Day, so nothing happened.
Right. I know. I'm trying to think, what day was April 1st? This week has been such a blur. Was that Monday?
Monday.
Monday, okay, it was Monday. It was a holiday, right? No, April Fool's. No.
But everybody decided to use April Fool's joke, so...
I didn't get one April Fool's joke that day.
Did you?
I didn't get one. I usually get one every year.
Yeah.
But not one.
That's really cool.
Hey, so I wanted to say that on the news, probably, I guess, like, the most breaking news, or, the biggest news in the Star Advertiser is the Merry Monarch. I mean, it's, like, pretty much engrosses, like, the whole, most of the news. There's a big picture of the Miss Aloha Hula from last night. Yeah, right on the front page. So how was that?
Yeah, how's that? Breaking news.
Yeah. Maui dancer takes Miss Aloha Hula title.
Well, the Miss Aloha Hula title is something that's very, very special, but people started to realize how special being Miss Aloha Hula in the 50th year of the Merry Monarch Festival is going to be, right? So everybody, wow, suddenly it's a reality. It's like one of these 12 very special women who competed in the Miss Aloha Hula competition had a chance to be Miss Aloha Hula. So let's say aloha to all of the girls who were involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
statistic number 1. Would you like to open it?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so
What?
go ahead. Statistic number 1.
Let's start with Chelsea. We had the opportunity to meet her on Tuesday night when we got in. But Chelsea Koudadehio Kawanoi Iyo from Kumuglen, Helena, that's hello, Nui Nui. And unfortunately, she had been sick for days and days, and they were hoping that she would hold up. So when I saw her last night, my observation, she still wasn't well. How in her facial expressions, but she danced her best.
Right, she was trying to do her best, right?
Really
and it's like any athlete, no matter what, whether you're sick or what, any person will have to do their job, even though you're sick. But it's very, very tough to do that on a stage at the Merry Monarch Festival. The second contestant was from Kumula, Snowbird, Puanani o Pao Kamani Bentos Halau, Kapahula, Ukalele Hua, that's Jessica Kelohilani Baroots. And this wonderful expression, and so she shared some wonderful hula for the Miss Aloha Hula competition.
And our next one, Caitlin, Kaligi by Lenny Victoria Desa. Kumuhula Johnny Lumho, Hello, Ukaua Noi Lehua. Now, excuse me, I have a little pull here, but now everyone, I think there were a lot of tweeting and conversation going on around this. She was beautiful, excellent, executed her movements, very precise, told the story in such a way that is very non-lumho, told the poetry.
Okay, so this brings up a point now.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny Lumho, favorites, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mele.
Yeah.
Johnny Lim Ho.
And it's announced to prove it.
Yes.
Nothing. No place. It never placed.
So what's interesting with Kahiko, they're looking at your hula ka'i, your hula ohoi, which is your entrance and your exit. And vision, obviously, and then your costuming, what you wear, your olelo. Olelo is very, very important in the Kahiko. However, very interesting because this happened, it was a year or 2 years ago.
So that's contestant number 3. Number 4 is Manalani Bililani Fukuana English, as you saw. That's Miss Aloha Hula.
Aye, that's 1,000.
Yep.
From the island of Maui, Napua Greg and Kahulu Maluo, Halau Ngale from Maka'oka. They're from Kula, Maui.
Yeah.
And well, she ends up winning the Hawaiian Language Award.
Yep, yeah, she won the Hawaiian language as well, yep.
Yeah. And then, of course, the title of this Aloha Hula.
On the 50th anniversary of the Merry Monarch, yeah.
Yeah, she has the highest numbers.
And she actually competed a couple of years ago.
Yeah, she was runner-up a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have Sloan Makana West. And now she's from Kumu Iliaki and Honani Creative. Halau Tikua o Kala'au Ala Iliaki from Wailuku, Maui. She second place with 1,042 points. And she did a good job. And I thought she was like a younger version of Haunani. She looked and danced like her costuming and everything was very much Kili Elisha and their halau.
Okay, so she participates now also from Maui. So 2 girls from Maui come in 1 and 2.
Yep.
So let's go on to contestant number 6 was Whitney Neilani Baldwin Schneider Peruia. And of course, Robert Baker and Michael Casapang from Halau EKBQ, that's in Paoa. And last year they won the overall. So
Schneider, I wonder if she's related to Malia Schneider, who we interviewed about 3 weeks ago.
Actually, she is related to Mapuana Schneider, is her grandmother, and then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they wrote a book now.
Right.
Is healing. Right. Now, how is this? They write the book.
Yeah.
Putting it all together, and at the same time she's preparing for the Merry Monarch Festival. So her grandmother was so touched because this was a moment to connect with her granddaughter.
Yeah.
And we all hope that we have that kind of wonderful sharing at the pass on the hula and its spirit. Our next contestant.
We go there, so we want to remember that Whitney placed 5th with 1,033 points.
This place. In fact, we'll go down the numbers in just a little while, okay?
Yeah, because I actually want to talk about that, how they score this.
Yeah. 7th was Cholet, Malia, Napua, Unahala, Ule, Miki from Kala'unuhi Mai Ohai, Nahumula, Tracy, and Kiawe Lopez.
Geez, that is a long name.
long name, but it's part of the halau, and that's the way it should be. So she participated also. Did very well.
No, her name is long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a sentence.
Our next one is Jamie Elizabeth Uiona Lenny Kennedy from Kumukila Ed Collier from Halao Napua Kukui.
Ed Collier, yeah, he was the hula teacher at Iolani.
Yes, and you were going.
Yeah.
He got his legs right. It was really right there.
Yeah.
From a very young age.
Yeah. Now, and Jamie did a beautiful job. She didn't place, but just to be there.
That's the number 9.
Yep.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, in a competition such as that, I mean, placing isn't everything. It's just the fact that you actually got to be there on that stage, doing that. That's the important thing.
Okay. And contestant number 9 was Jasmine Yvonne Dunlap, and she's from Hula Kamuela. Hula is totally so everybody was also impressed with her kahiko.
Yeah.
Kahiko said it was all a buzz about what was going to happen in the Awana because you gotta have something that attracts people on both sides, not only the kahiko but the Awana, and hopefully they do well.
10th, we had Ilea Huali Clemente, Kumuhula Melia Robinson Carter from Kapahula, Otolanoi, Over Ahila, Kung Kaimuki Oahu.
Yeah.
And that was nice, smooth, and
Very much Melia style.
very much Melia, yeah.
Oh, Melia, yeah. Gosh.
So number 11 is, let's see now, Okulani Kaiola the King, and that is from Hilo Zone. Hello, Kula Karikilo Lani. So that's a good one. And the final contestant was from Mapuana.
Elizabeth Kulani Steele, and from Mohala Ilima from Ka'aho. Oh, excuse me, Ka'uho, Oahu.
Yep. And so those were all the contestants, and the participation led to the results. So let's go to the results.
Mm-hmm.
Each one.
Judges, please.
Before we get there, do you want the criteria that they based?
Yeah. How did they score this?
So, they were taught, as far as the hula entrance, the ka'i and the ho'i, the exit, the chant, how they ho'i, the interpretation of the song, how their expression was shared, their posturing, the precision, as we talked about earlier, hand, feet, and body movements, how they told the story, and then just their overall grooming, and then the authenticity of the costume and the adornment.
Wow.
Okay, so
That's a lot. But as a dancer, you're probably not up there trying to think about all of these things, right? Like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that. I mean, what do you do as a dancer, you know?
Yeah, you grow.
Yeah. And now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to come back with the results. Also, we're going to introduce the judges, because they were an important part of who became this Aloha Hula. So first, let's take a minute break. I'm Kimo Kahoano.
And this is Ikai Kakahoano.
And along with Leilani Kupaho Marino, we share with you this beautiful Aloha Friday, not only from Oahu, the gathering place, but from Hawaii Island, Mokuokeame, and Hilo, where the Merry Monarch Festival is in its 50th year. And we're honored to share it with you. Brought to you by, once again,
The Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelotron companies.
always sounds good. Aloha to Aimoku McClellan and Harvard Kim and all of